Hey everybody, this is Financial Lady. We are back to school, and the credit card bandits will be out there in the student center. They were there when I was at TSU, and I'm pretty sure nothing has changed. And they're going to be trying to get your child to open up every credit card to save 20% right now. So let's not do that, and let's not put your child in a trap. So by the time when they graduate 4 years later, they have horrible credit and they owe all this debt. So one simple way is the piggyback theory. So what that means is this. Say, parent, you have a credit card. You can add your child as an authorized user on your credit card. You can set the limit. You can say, look, I'm going to give them $300 a month. That's it. They'll have their own credit card. It'll come in their name. If you want to freeze it, you can. If you feel like they're spending too much, you can freeze it. You can increase or you can decrease as well. So let's say we start off with 300. So automatically, if you add a 750, 700 credit score, as soon as you open up that credit card for them and add them as an authorized user, now your child has a credit score of 700 because they're piggybacking off of what you have. So now you're helping them build and establish a credit score. Because by the time they do out of school, if they are not, in a position where, and most of them are not, have an apartment, working a full-time job. They were not probably like me who worked a full-time job and went to school. Maybe they're just going to school and that's all they're focusing on. So if that is the case, then you need to help them establish credit. So when they leave and they need to get an apartment or if they want to buy a home, they already have credit established, healthy credit. And so you can do it that way. You can say, look, give them incentives. You're doing well this semester. You did it good. Maybe increase it to $100 more. But they can build credit off of what you have already established. So that's another great way of helping your child establish credit. All they're doing is piggybacking off of what you have done. And so all you would do, a lot of it's done online. You can go to your online account, open up a new line of credit, put their name, their authorized user, and they will send them a credit card. And you show them how to spend the money. If you're giving to him, and I would suggest only $300. If you're giving them $300, they shouldn't be spending. The rule of thumb is about 30%. The most, that's $30. Maybe you say, look, you can spend 50. Maybe use it for gas or for toiletries or something like that. Or if they're eating out. But give them a limit. Say, look, I only want you to spend about $50. And you got to show them if they spend this 50, how are they paying the 50 back? Because they have to pay it back. So they don't want to be spending 300, then they now got to pay back 300. Because who's going to pay back the $300? That's a conversation you need to have as well. Is that your bill or is that their bill? So if they're getting money from school, they have a part-time job, show them responsible spending. Show them how to use a credit card responsibly. So then they're making wise choices. So when they do graduate, because think about it. If they graduate, they're in their 20s now. And so now they're going to be with a degree in life and they maybe need to get an apartment or eventually want to buy a house, whatever they want to do. You have now given them the foundation. But start off healthy, do the piggyback rule with them. And it's great. It's a great way to build credit. And it's not putting them in a situation where they're getting all these credit cards. And when they graduate, now they have thousands and thousands of dollars of debt. I will say when I was in school, I was not a victim. I did not get any of the credit cards. I didn't. So I just didn't. But I knew a lot of my friends who did. And by the time we graduated, they had thousands of dollars of debt on top of student loans. We don't want that. Okay? So let that be your money move today. Set up that card for your kid so they can establish credit. That's one good way to help them out. Show them something positive, teach them about credit, and this is simple. Don't overcomplicate it. But one good thing about it, if they misbehave, you can cut it off and freeze it so they can't do anything with it. Have a good one. Have a great back to school year. Be successful with your money habits and what you are doing.